Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we'll be playing the new Hero Wizard and be playing the best decks for it. Let's get into it. Starting off with the first deck, and we're playing RG Monk with the Hero Wizard. RG Monk with Wizard with Evo Wizard used to already be a deck, so now with the Hero Wizard, that just saves up an evolution slot, so we have the Evo Skeletons in here now. And the Wizard works really well with the Monk because you're able to just reflect the spells from the Wizard, right? Which the Wizard's biggest problem is that it dies too easily to things like Fireball and stuff. So if you're able to deflect spells, then that's so much better for you with the Monk. So we're actually against Sparky here in the first game. I'm just going to pop my Monk ability for the Sparky and then get a Barbell down on it just to kill it because I know Sparky shots don't actually take it out fully. Good interaction. And then we can just get a Fisherman low down here onto the Goblin Giant and maybe some Skeletons too. My ability's in a weird position. I didn't know it was like that. But whatever, I guess. I'm not used to playing with it. We're gonna get our wizard down here, and I need to turn on Do Not Disturb real quick. Okay, get a wizard down there. Nice little defense. We'll go RG the bridge with this wizard. Yeah, so I've never actually played the Evo wizard yet. This is like really my first game. I'm not gonna use the ability now since I think he's gonna minions on the wizard anyway, so it's not gonna do anything. But I think later in this game, like against like a mini P.E.K.K.A or something, or Dark Prince coming in towards the wizard, it could get some good value. We already took the tower here, but Sparky is a hard matchup because sometimes it'll get really difficult to defend. So this game is definitely not over yet, but good position right now so far. He's just gonna keep giving us emotes, and hopefully he does something because I don't want to have to cut this. But if he doesn't play anything, that would be kind of annoying. Okay, so he does play something. Once again, since he goes Sparky back, I'll just cycle my Monk into it. I think his Sparky does turn around and shoot, so it's just gonna stall out for a bit longer. Kind of annoying, but it's whatever, I guess. Ooh, and our wizard could fly above the Sparky. That would be kind of cool. We'll go with the Monk ability right there. E-Spirit, hopefully to hit that. What a nice mini P.E.K.K.A. Interesting. I'm actually gonna go with a wizard ability here just to see what it does. I didn't see the NATO going off. So yeah, the NATO's not that strong. I really don't think this hero is going to be at all that good. But, you know, it's worth testing out. This guy should probably just quit, to be honest, since he's low-key not winning this game at all. But yeah, this deck will be good with the Hero Wizard if the Hero Wizard is even that good. Just because the Monk Wizard synergy and the RG synergy, it's a really strong combo. We can just get another RG here in the pocket, and this game's basically over. I might as well just cut to the next game with the next deck. Wait, never mind. Hold on. Let's see if I can get some. Let's see if the wizard by itself can defend this with the E-Spirit. Okay, it cannot. Good to know. Oh well. Next game. Yeah, I don't think this here's good though. In the next game, we are playing the easiest Hero Wizard deck to play, which is going to be E-Golem. This deck used to have Evo Wizard, and you're going to see that like as a common trend. Most of the decks that are going to be good with the Hero Wizard are going to have Evo Wizard, or like used to have Evo Wizard basically. But I actually think, in my opinion, Evo Wizard's actually better than Hero Wizard, just because the shield, like Wizard was so bad without the Evo because it didn't have like any HP, right? But the hero, I meant the Evo fixes that. But the hero kind of removes that ability from it again. So I'm not sure how strong it'll actually be. And as you can see here, this deck you really don't even need the Hero Wizard to be honest. You can use Hero or Evo in all these decks, by the way. But yeah, it's gonna be a really easy deck if you're not that good at the game. Also, why did my Skeleton... Am I tweaking or did my Skeleton King ability not charge at all? Because, like, you know, it's supposed to charge when, like, things die and whatever, but the whole entire Skeleton army died and I didn't get a single soul from that. Really weird, but whatever. Maybe they did a weird balance change I don't know about. I don't think so. Balance changes aren't live yet. Whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna go Eagle with this Hero Wizard. I'm hoping he like plays something on top of the Hero Wizard and then I can just like make it like levitate instead of hitting the wizard. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just do it right now. Yo. Okay, that's kind of funny. In situations like that, I actually think it'll be really good. And oh, the wizard actually did get a lot of damage there on his support troops. So not bad, not bad. We'll go Skeleton Army here since this guy is proven not to have a single small spell. We'll go Skeleton King here. Yeah, is it just me or is it not collecting a single soul? This has to be a glitch, right? Not bugging. It didn't collect a single soul. Like even the bar was like gone. But we'll go Night Witch in the back here. I'm just gonna let him take the tower, and I'm gonna do a late void onto this Sparky. We do avoid in this deck. It's actually really good to just like sneakishly take out like buildings and deal a lot of damage to big support troops, as you can see. And the Hero Wizard, it did get a little bit of value earlier, but still I'm not very impressed with it so far. I could go Skarmy the pocket like this, but I'll wait for a little bit. Instead, I'll just go Skarmy down low on defense. Good Skarmy, good Skarmy. Skeleton Gig ability. Please, I want to see the Skeleton Gig. Yo, like, it's gone. The bar is just gone. Maybe if it's like in a different hero slot or something, I don't know, but that is weird that it's just completely gone. Also, Monk ability? I'm not so sure about that. Whatever. We'll go Hero Wizard in the pocket right here, and we're just gonna spam. This deck is not at all, like, this deck does not require a ounce of skill. Don't get it twisted. This deck is really easy to play. We'd even use the Goblin Curse in this deck, but yeah. We'll go into the next game. These players are really easy. Hero Wizard, like I said, it's really not that strong. It's not gonna get that much value. I don't think it's that good. But yeah, this will be a really strong deck though if you do want to just try out the Hero Wizard. And next game. In the third game here, we're playing this new Graveyard Freeze deck I made. We got... Okay, can I just speak for a second? We got the Evo Valk, Evo Inferno Dragon, and the Hero Wizard in this deck with the Golden Knight and Bowler. This deck is really strong. It's basically your old Graveyard Freeze deck, but with a little adjustments so that you can have the Hero Wizard in here and still have two Evos with the Evo Valkyrie and Evo Inferno Dragon because they're both very strong evolutions defensively and offensively. And this deck is really good on for mid ladder, especially because you have a lot of good defensive cards. You have the Wizard, you have your Inferno Dragon to kill big tanks, and you have the Bowler for like all the splashes, like mini P.E.K.K.A.s and E-Barbs and stuff. I'm gonna pop the Wizard ability here. Hopefully, it just like flies over the Barbarian and like, it didn't really do anything. Oh, wait, what did he say? He said something right there, I just couldn't hear it. I think he said, like, Minion Horde or something. Whatever. I think this guy's playing 3 Muskies, by the way. This will be a little bit of a hard matchup. Well, not really hard, but, like, we don't have anything to kill the 3 Muskies. All we have is Valkyrie on top, which Valkyrie on top isn't even that good into 3 Muskies, because they just have so much DPS. It's actually kind of stupid how much DPS they have. I'm gonna go iDrag with this, by the way, just to cycle. I know it's gonna get minioned. Okay, well... one of the minions locked onto the iJag, but the other two locked on the Valkyrie, so not bad, I guess. Valkyrie's gonna get like 2 swings, and the iJag's just gonna move in for a little bit. He's probably just gonna skeletons or something. I can maybe get a cheeky freeze. Also, this deck has really good, I don't want to hear a single comment about that. But this deck has really good fast win potential, or like just comeback potential too, because Graveyard Freeze can take a tower instantly. So can an iDrag freeze, but that's only if you play the freeze down in time. Unlike a certain somebody. But yeah, we'll just go in with the Golden Knight ability on this lane, and then NATO Bowler like this, I guess, to defend. Oh shoot, I should have bowlered on the other lane. I gotta go Evo Valk late now. Yeah, a little bit of a struggle dealing with them both, but maybe I could go in with the Graveyard Free soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go Graveyard, and Barbell is not that good against Graveyard because like it's smaller than Log, like with width wise, it doesn't have the same width as a Log, so we should get some decent damage. Not bad, but also not great. I'm not loving the situation. We're gonna probably need our Golden Knight down low for the Ghost, and we'll need our Hero Wizard maybe to clutch up, or the Bowler to clutch up. I'll go Bowler first. Yeah, Bowler first. And then I can just Valk on this lane. Do I really want to Valk like that? I think I have to Valk on top this Muskie, I think. And maybe I can get a Wizard in the middle like this. Actually, I'll just do it low. I can just do it low like this. No hits. No, the Muskie's gonna get a hit. He does Fireball that. It's whatever. I don't really care too much. I'm gonna go iDrag up high. It's gonna start heating up on the Bar Barrel. And then we'll get a Golden Knight down too. And if he goes 3 Muskies, I might NATO it away. Actually, I'm just gonna Graveyard in, get an ability down, hopefully go. Nice, nice, nice. And then get a freeze down. Because now the Graveyards are stacking, he doesn't have Barbara on cycle, and the iJag's almost on his tower, and his Ice Golem's under leveled, so the Skeletons will survive, and that's a good game. Like I said, the Hero Wizard, I didn't even play it that round. It's really not showing me any like good reason to get it. So if you're gonna buy the pass for the Hero Wizard, I might suggest not to. But if you're just gonna get it for the rewards, obviously do it. But I don't think Hero Wizards are even that good. In the next game here, we are playing this Brain Rot Giant Sparky deck with the Hero Wizard, and since we took out the Evo Wizard, we had to add another Evo in here, so we added the overpowered Evo Skarmy, which it is getting nerfed, but it should still be a very strong evolution. even with the nerf, because it'll still get really good defensive value. It'll just be a little bit weaker on offense. But we'll just go with our wizard here in the back. He's got a giant himself, so that's not good. I'm gonna go giant the bridge and then mini P.E.K.K.A behind because that's how I see all the other giant players play. So yeah, I'm gonna actually don't need to. I could hero wizard ability though soon. I think I'm gonna do it now to avoid the mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I'll say it did get a good amount of value here, avoiding the mini P.E.K.K.A and making the mini P.E.K.K.A go over there. So now it kills the mini P.E.K.K.A. I'll give it credit. That was a really good hero wizard ability. I feel like against cycle decks, it's not gonna get that much value since the pull doesn't actually do that much on defense. But against like more control and bridge spam type of decks, like with heavier units, I think will do a lot better, especially against Golem. Golem, I think he'll do really good against, since like if a mini P.E.K.K.A is running towards it, it'll just like levitate over it. So that's pretty cool. Not good though for our deck. We don't have that many level 15 cards in this deck since I'm not a Sparky player. I don't like playing Sparky. So yeah, we're a little bit underleveled, but we should still be able to win this pretty easily against Giant Graveyard. Uh, Sadly, we don't have our Sparky in cycle, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. And we can play our wizards into the bowlers now, because you used to not be able to play wizard into bowler since the bowler would just like knock it back and win the 1v1 really easily. But now that you can just like levitate over it, it makes it much easier. Really bad bowler by him. I'm just gonna giant to block, right? And now the wizard's gonna splash on the skeletons, and then we can go mini pick up high to kill down to DPS down the bowler. So yeah, the giant's at a little bit of a low HP, but it's overall good for us. And right there, like I feel like I would want the giant ability more than I want. Oh, I pressed the wrong ability, by the way. I meant to press the mini P.E.K.K.A one, but I feel like I would want the giant ability in this situation. And people say giant is like trash and garbage, but the giant would have like guaranteed us the tower there, since we could have just knocked back the mini P.E.K.K.A. So I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Oh, and I played the Sparky the wrong lane. It might be cooked. We'll go hero wizard here. You know what, wizard, redeem yourself. Prove why you're like a good evolution and worth like 15 bucks. 15 or was it 12? I actually don't remember. No, it's 12. If you buy it late, then it would be 15, but I bought it with the pass, so it's 12. Which, I mean, if you already play wizard, I'd say it's worth it, but I wouldn't change your deck to fit wizard in it anymore. NATO protection on the mini P.E.K.K.A so that it doesn't hit the wizard. Dang it. That didn't really work out too well, but it's fine. We're gonna take the tower anyways, and we'll just get another hero wizard. Pop the ability instantly. Pull back the mini P.E.K.K.A. Like, this tornado, it really does not do that much. Like, look at how weak that tornado is. It's like, it's weaker than an Evo Valkanado, and it's weaker than a normal NATO, and the radius is smaller, so I really don't like it at all. And since it's in the center of the troop, it also, like, affects how strong the pull radius is. I really just don't like this hero. Anyways, we'll get into the final game real quick. In the next game here, well, in the final game, we are playing Evo, well, Hero Wizard with Goblin Drill, Evo Snowball. I feel like this deck will have a lot of synergy, because Wizard works well with Tornado, right? Because you can group everything together. Well, you can do the same thing with Snowball and the Hero Wizard ability. So hopefully that will like get the most, like maximize the value out of the Hero Wizard. And if it doesn't, then this hero is just honestly garbage. Well, not garbage. It's obviously not garbage because it's just an addition to an already decent-ish card. But it's definitely not gonna be strong. Ooh, actually, Sparky. Okay, we can get a lot of value here because when I'm gonna make it levitate, right? So that the Sparky doesn't shoot it. Ooh, mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't shoot. Oh my gosh, that is such a good hero wizard ability. Okay, yeah. So that's how I think I'm feeling about this. I got a Goblin Drill this, by the way. This is gonna be look so stupid, but I'm gonna Goblin Drill. That's what I think about this hero, is that it's really matchup dependent, kind of like the Giant. It's really good against like decks with mini P.E.K.K.A and other ground troops, but against cycle decks, this is going to be literally useless. Like, I'd much rather have like a musketeer that can drop a turret or a mini P.E.K.K.A that can heal itself. So that's how I think this. I think it'll be very situational, kind of like the Giant. Maybe a little bit worse though, because I feel like the Giant can like game win. I don't think the Wizard's gonna win a game by itself though. And that's just like my thoughts on it. But anyways, focus on the match here. We're against Sparky. This is a pretty good matchup, I think. Should be. I'm gonna go Goblin Drill opposite lane since he wasted his Dark Prince and the Sparky, so we can bait out a bit more of Elixir. And then we can levitate over the Sparky, right? And hopefully, if this can full kill the Sparky, then I will say this hero is actually like really good. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it did get 4 off, but it died still, so... You know what? That's not a bad amount of damage, but still, we gotta kill it with a skeleton to block, and then Berserker, yeah, we put the skeletons over there just in case he would, like, do a prediction or something. Not bad. And we are still up damage, but not really in the best situation right now. I'm gonna go Fire Spirit the bridge. You could play any spirit in this deck, by the way. I just put in Fire Spirit since I don't play with Fire Spirit that much. We'll set up a cannon here on defense, and see what he wants to do. I'll just go Gobble. Oh, I did. I thought I had Evo Snowball. I do not have Evo Snowball in cycle. Did he quit? Oh, I think he got mad because of how easily we defended his push. That was so. This is gonna be a forfeit. I hope you'll have a good one. And if you were considering buying the Hero Wizard, I would suggest you either, if you already have it in your deck, then I guess it's worth it. But I would not buy it if you don't play Wizard. If you're buying the pass for that, obviously, and use code. I don't have a code. Just yeah. Adios. I guess.